Okay, so we are live. Finally, we are live. So guys, कल से क्या हो रहा था? Like I was just trying to reach this 90 thing, but it was 100 thing, but it was not coming out. So I thought like maybe I can take some of your help. Last night I spent almost till 4 o'clock. I was awake, just trying to get to the 100, but I managed to reach only 74 on my own. So I was kind of frustrated when I was sleeping. So I thought like maybe we can do it together and then we can try. Just send me a high five or something like that so that I'll get to know that everything is going good. You can hear me and everything, guys. And welcome all of you, first of all. So let's start with the streak then. Here I think it's very easy. Check here and we will be getting the rook on e8 for sure. We play this and then we got it. Okay, so the first one we have started quite comfortably. Send me a hi or hello or something like that, guys. Okay. Yes, Aryan Nair. Yes, Suprabhat. Good morning. My morning actually was very late. I am yet to start my morning. Okay. So guys, our aim is to reach 100. We are going to try for that thing. Let's see whether we can get it. And I need your help. Last night I tried a lot. But I couldn't get it because maybe I was sleepy or something. I don't know. I was trying at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes. Bhaiya is also here. Vinod Bhaiya is there. Guys, if you want to learn something in Hindi, then definitely you can follow Chessbus India's channel. Okay, our Vinod Sharma ji means he is a very good trainer and a player also. He has started his channel, so thanks Bhaiya for joining. Okay, so we'll go further now. I think we can just capture here. The queen is already protected with the knight, so we can go for this and this. Okay, this check is there. The rook will be attacked, and even if he captures, we'll capture rook into d1. There is nothing that black can do in this position. Okay, that was cool. Ashwin, I changed my channel name because my academy's name is Incredible Chess Academy. So I thought keeping everything by the same name. I hope that means my website for the means my academy's website is also incrediblechess.com. So I thought everything should be of the same name. That's why I changed it. Okay, so here the check can be given and miss knight can attack the queen and the bishop and then everything will be good. Okay, so we can go for knight c5 and attack here. That should be good enough for us and then we can win. Okay, queen is here. We can give this check. King must go to this file and then we can give this check and then we can capture. Guys, you can help me with the moves also sometimes. Okay, let's go for this thing. And in starting we are going to solve puzzles a little bit faster and then we will see what else we can do. Here again it's kind of easy. We can give a check and there will be a fork on these two things, so it is kind of easy. Okay, yes, Aryan, yeah, knight c5 was the move in that position. Okay, knight c5 was the move. Now here queen c6 is the move, which I think, guys, will go a little bit faster in the initial phase. I hope that is fine for you. Maybe first 15 will go a little bit faster and then we will go slowly. Okay, chalo, then I will go for this thing and now we'll capture here. Yep, very good. So again, this piece is hanging. We always think about the check, captures and threat. Here the check is there and then we will be attacking the bishop. So it should be good enough. Black doesn't have any other threats on our king or something like that because we are safe. So we can go for this check and we capture the bishop. Yes, Parth is also here. Yes, Pragyan, hello. Guys, do like the stream, okay? Yeah, queen c6 was the move. Yes, definitely. Okay, our opponent has captured over here. What we should be doing? Okay, we have a simple thing, check, and the queen is gone because it is a knight fork in this position. I have not slept that much last night. I was actually trying a lot to get to the 100 and today we are here, so I guess so Okay, 1 minute. I need to change my title. I meant to change my title. Wait a minute. Okay, the channel title is changed or not? I don't know. I think it is changed. What is the title, guys? What is the title? Title is the same thing, right? Puzzle race, puzzle reading. I can't see the title. What is the title? A stream's title. Why I'm not able to change it? Yeah, it is changed. I guess it is changed. Chess tactics. Yeah. And is it trying to reach 100 or what? What is the title? I think like the title is puzzle streak of 50 or something like that. It's not going, it's not changing. I'm trying to change it, but I don't know what's the problem. The title is not changing. I tried to change it. Maybe some issue is there. I don't know. Let me try to change once again. Okay, let's change it now. I hope it is changed. Yep, now it is changed. Now it is changed. Okay, fine. So the title has been changed, so we can go further now. This is the check, very simple check, and check, and we can capture over here again. Okay, this is just a check and mate. The back rank checkmate is there. The pawn is controlling these two squares, so we can go here, and it's a check and mate. Okay, again our opponent is trying to run away with something here. Maybe we can give this check, the king will come over here, and then we can give this check, king will go here or here, we don't mind, and then we can just capture the rook, and that should be enough for us to win the game. Yeah, I guess so. So we'll go here, we'll play this move. Okay, that was easy. Okay, our opponent is attacking our king. That's what I can see here. And what can we do about it? We can we can capture over here. He can give us a check, then we can come here. There is no other check because the queen is pinned because our this thing, and he needs to exchange the queens, and then it should be winning for us. Yes, Shikhar, we'll be having tournament on 8th of April, because on 8th of April we'll be completing 1 year of our channel. Last year we started on 8th April, so we'll have a small tournament, just a friendly tournament, and I hope that you will join the tournament, and we'll have fun. Okay. So let's go further, guys. Let's go further. Today I just miss now I just came live just because I felt like I wanted to cross 100, and if you guys can help me in the latter start stage of the tactics, then it will be good. That's why I came live, and we will try it for maybe 1 hour or something like that, and then I need to go. Okay. Today in morning, yes, Anshul, I came in morning. Today I started quite early. Very early I started. We can give this check. Okay, the queen is being attacked by the rook, but we can just give this check and then pick up the rook on f3. We'll go for this thing and we pick up it here. Prices I have not decided, but let's see if the prices will be there or not. Okay, this one is also easy. We can give this check, and if this comes, then we can capture. The bishop will capture and the rook will come here, and it's yeah, on my original setup only. This is my usual setup. We can give this check and we can capture here, and then we can give this check and mate. Okay, the king seems to be in a very awkward position. What can we do about the king? Maybe we can start with this check. King has only one square, then we can give another check, and the king has this square somehow. But oh, okay, no, sorry. We can give this check, king will come here, and we can capture this, and it's a check and mate. It's as easy as this. So we give this check and it's a mate. Okay, fine. So until now everything was easy. We have another back rank check because this bishop is controlling the f1 square. We can give another check and it's a mate. He doesn't have any escape squares, and that's how. Okay, fine. We have reached 15. Again, this queen is hanging, the pawn is there which is being attacked. Means here the bishop is also attacked. So I think we can just capture the bishop, and then the queen will be hanging in the end. White will be piece up in that case. We'll capture and then capture. Okay, fine. This knight is pinned here because of the queen, and we can capture over here. The knight is being attacked. Knight cannot go anywhere, so that it can save the queen, and we should be able to win the queen. Okay, fine. We won the queen and a piece. Yes, guys, I have decided to go a little bit faster till 20th puzzle, so have a little bit patience. We'll definitely try to solve a little bit slower also after some time, but right now we are going a little bit faster. Okay, fine. We can give this check. King has this move, and then we can give this check and it's a mate. If the king goes to this square h4, then we have this check and it's a mate, right? So okay guys, what we should be doing, we can give this check and this check is a mate. Okay, we are almost reaching 20 now. We can give this check, and something is happening. Yeah, because the queen cannot come back, because we'll just capture the queen because there is a pin on this diagonal. So it's just a check and mate position, check and followed by mate. Finally, 20th puzzle we are going to solve. What's there in this puzzle? The rook is hanging, this bishop is hanging. What can we do about it? Okay, this is being supported, I guess so. The bishop is having some pressure over here. Okay, we need to think about it. How we can do? We can give this, and then bishop will capture the queen over here. Then we can capture, the bishop is being attacked, bishop needs to move, and then we can capture the pawn on b2. Is this what we should go for? What do you think, guys? Should I go for d4 kind of a move? Let's see, tell me. Or do we have anything better? I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Now we can slow down a little bit and think about the position. Another try. Is there any another try in this position? I don't think so. There is anything better in this position rather than just playing the pawn push. I think we can go for that thing. Should we go? Yes. Hello. Okay, I'll go for this one, and then we will figure it out, because at least we are getting a pawn for sure. That's what I think. Okay, he gave up the piece only. Fine, no problem. Okay, this queen is not having any squares to move around. We can just simply play this, and the queen is getting trapped because it doesn't have any single square to go. Any square, this was the easy one, and we'll go for this. Okay, he's attacking our queen, but we will be getting a piece in that case, because if we capture, our bishop will be capturing the queen, and that should be enough for us. Okay, fine. Okay, this knight is the main defender here. Otherwise, we can give this check and check it's a mate. So we can go for this thing. Idea is to capture here, and then play queen h7, queen f7, check and mate. Because if he captures, then we have the simple mate which I just talked about. So I think we can go for that thing. And black doesn't have any defenders also, because even if the bishop comes here to attack our queen, we can still capture the knight and give the check, and it should be winning. And if the queen captures the pawn, then also we have this queen g7, check and mate. So in a way it's just a game over. We'll play this move and check and mate. Okay, cool. While won the game quite convincingly. Okay, we have this check. Always try to get the checks in the position. That's the surest way to win the game. There is nothing else we can do. Check, king has the only one square, king to g2, then another check, king has only one square, and then we can play queen h1, and it's a check and mate because knight is supporting here. So this one is also kind of easy. We'll go for this and this, check and mate. Yes, Karthik is here. Karthik, we would like to see you to here and solve puzzles with us. Yeah, we can just capture here, and if it comes here, then we have this move. If it comes here, then what can we do? Okay, we can just give this check, king will come here, and then we can capture the rook. He will capture again, we can queen the pawn. That is kind of easy, guys. I guess, I think it's easy. Yeah, good to see you, Dynamic Chess. Good to see you. Guys, can you like hear me properly, right? Okay, there is something is there on my t-shirt. Maybe I need to correct this thing. Yep. Okay, अभी इतना blur नहीं होगा, I guess so. Okay, we'll just capture the pawn. Okay, this is what I was thinking. Then we can just capture the rook and it should be good enough. Let's play this and then this. Okay, this is again a position where we can just play something nasty. I think this rook is being supported by the king. We can give this check. King needs to move back, and then we'll capture the rook. We can, and what said seems correct. Okay, cool. Guys, one more thing I would like to say, that don't forget to like the stream if you are new here, and another thing is also there, that let me switch to my mod account. And one more thing is there, that keep liking the stream, guys. Okay, and we will try to reach 100 today. That's our target. We'll try, at least trying. There is nothing like trying in the world, right? We can do it. Yes, Karthik is here, guys. So let's give this check and capture this rook over here. Okay, this queen is here, this bishop is here, the rook can come over here, and we can capture one of the pieces. He cannot really do anything about this thing, right? Okay, I think we can go for this thing, and we got the queen. Okay, cool. Okay, this queen is here, the rook is here, the queen is attacking over here, king has only one square. Maybe then we can give the check and capture the queen, and if the king goes behind, then we can capture the rook over here. He doesn't have anything in this position, so we can give this check and we can capture the rook. That should be enough. Okay, the king is here, our rook is here, our queen is here. What we should be doing? Okay, this queen is also here. Very tricky position. Okay, we are attacking on the queen also. That also we should not forget. Okay, we can give this check. Okay, this time Meet Parmar. Yes, Meet, I can read your messages. Thanks guys for hitting the like button, and we at least the number of puzzles I'll be solving, utne to likes banne chahiye. Okay, so keep liking the stream, guys. Okay, what we can do, queen b1 is the move, which I think, because queen c2 is not good, knight will be just capturing here, so that's not cool. Queen b1, and king has a1 square, which I think is a viable option. And after that, what can we do? We can give this check, king will come to a4 square, then we can give the check. Knight will come on a2 and we can capture it. That's what I think. And if it just goes to a4 square directly, then also we have queen a1 check. King will come to b3 square, and then rook c3 is a check and mate. Play chess is saying hello, hello. Yes, play chess, hello. We'll go for this check. And now we have this simple check. Knight might come here because king doesn't have any squares. King b3, if it plays, then we can give the check and it's a mate. Okay, we give this check. Okay, fine, we captured it here. 28 puzzles, guys. 28 puzzles we have solved. What a strike rate. That's quite cool, right? Okay, this one is very easy. We have this check and the king doesn't have any squares to move around. It has only one square, that is on e4, but then we have this check, rook d4, and the king doesn't have any squares and it should be a check and mate. So I'll go for this check, and now we have this check and it's a mate. Cool. 29 puzzles we have reached. What can we do? Okay, we have this check. King might go to this square, and then what can we do? We can just capture the bishop. I think if he captures, we have this check, and then it's gone. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Dipesh is also here. Guys, are you understanding the puzzles we are solving? I guess you are understanding, right? Should I go for this rook e4 and followed by capturing the c4 bishop? Should we go for this thing? Madcap Aditya is also here. Guys, if you are new here, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to our channel also. And one more thing I would like to say. Take the bishop and bishop check. Yes, correct. We are going for that thing only, Karthik. We're going for that thing only. But I was just concerned about if we go for the bishop capture, then do we have one more thing I was thinking. Let's suppose we capture, okay, we give this check, king will come here, we attack over here, and our opponent also captures our bishop. Then in that case we can capture it back, king will capture, and then we can push the pawn, and our pawn will be queening in that case, because we means our opponent's king is out of the square of the pawn. We need to think a little bit further, guys. Means our opponent's good moves also we need to think. Thanks for this live webinar. Thank you Devang for being there. Do you think that it's a good way to think, like the pawn endgame is going to happen on the board and it should be winning? So we'll go for that thing, right? We'll go for that thing. Okay, we give this check, and here we need to capture here and check, and here, okay, he did not go for this, but rook into f5 was actually the best move in the position from black side. Okay, here the pawn is just queening, but we can just capture here, right? If he captures, then we will queen the pawn, and queen up position should be winning for us, because if he captures here, then we have rook to b8 check, and the rook on h2 will be falling. So we'll be retaining the pawn on h2, and that should be, yeah, that should be good enough for us. So we can give these checks and we can win the game. So again, this was a tricky position, tricky decision, because if we don't get that queen b8 and queen into h2, then the game might end in a draw, because when your opponent is having a pawn, that is the knight pawn and the rook, and the king is far away, then it becomes like a drawn position, because he will be getting the fortress somehow, and it's not cool. So we need to see a little bit further in this position. So Pratik has also joined. Good to see you, Pratik, here. So we'll go for this thing. And we queen the pawn. Okay, this they don't go a little bit deeper, but I somehow feel like they need to go a little bit deeper, because if they go deeper, then only we will understand. So this one is easy. We are attacking these two pieces over here. The rook is on the 7th rank, so we can just play this. And if the knight moves, then the bishop is gone. This one is easy. This one is very easy. How to? Hello, yes, how to? Hello. We are trying how to. You can play this, and there is no defense, I don't think so, and we get the bishop over here. Fine. So like we cannot capture the rook because our queen is hanging, but we can give this check. Whatever he says, like we'll capture the queen, and there is no check also on our king, so we are safe. So we are getting a queen in this position. Yes, bishop f5. Bishop f5 was the move. Karthik, you are bang on target. So we'll go further now. Let's get to this move and we capture the queen. Very good. 33 we have reached. Okay, we can capture the queen. The rook will capture the queen and we can come back. In that case, we'll be having 3 pieces. He will also be having 3 pieces, but we are exchange up. Guys, can you hear my sound or not? Is it, am I audible or am I muted? I think I'm audible, right? Am I audible? Loud and clear? I hope I'm clear. Or am I a blur or something like that? Everything is clear, I guess so. I guess so. Everything should be clear. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, maybe the guy who said, who was he? Digvijay, you need to check your headphones or something. Okay. Okay, fine. So we'll go further now. We can just capture the queen and then rook can capture and then we can capture back and that should be enough. Capture and capture back. Okay, this one is kind of easy. This one is kind of easy, guys. Can you get this one? This is made in two. I'll take a little bit break over here and you tell me. I'll check out whether you are getting the answers or not. Let's see. देखते हैं आप लोगों को कितने लोगों को आता है. Guys, should I talk in Hindi or English? Tell me. I can mix both the things. I can mix both the things. This one is kind of easy. That's why I'm stopping over here. Wow, how to knows this thing like queen g8 check and yes, queen g8, rook g8 and then knight f7 check and mate. Very good, very good. Digvijay, Mayank, amazing, amazing. Karthik is also very quick in this thing. We give this check and this check is there. The rook is controlling everything and it's a mate. Very good, very good. Body mind link, yes, yes, absolutely right. Okay, this queen is hanging. This queen is hanging, so we can just attack this rook. If the rook captures here, we capture the queen. And if the rook goes behind, then also we capture queen into d7, rook into d7. Then we have rook into e8, knight f8, and then rook into f8 is a check and mate. Is a check and mate in the position. So we can go for a d5 move. I guess so. That's the best way to play in this position. There is nothing else we can go for. Let's play this, and we got the piece over here. Okay, we can get the queen anytime, but I think there should be a little bit the queen. So what it is, we need to figure it out. Because our opponent is actually threatening a check and mate on us. It's a one move mate on us. So we need to give the check, that's for sure. And we are 3 pawns up. We are 3 pawns up. So yeah, rook f1 should, rook to c8 should be good enough for us to win the game. No, not knight e5. Knight e5 may your opponent will just capture the knight. I don't think so. Knight e5 is the best move. Knight will just capture there. I think we should go rook e1. He will move e6 and everything is defended. Not knight e5 is not cool. Knight e5 is not cool. I think like we should go for this only. There is nothing, because if the king goes to this b5 square, then we have knight d6 check, followed by we'll be getting the queen for sure. So I am going for this thing, guys, because we are pawn up, and pawn up position is good enough for us to win the game. Okay, this one is easy. Check here, and it's a check and mate. So I'll just play this. This one is very easy. So I'll not wait too much. That was easy. Okay, we can push the pawn. If he captures, we can capture. Still the pawn will be queening, because the rook cannot really come back to stop this pawn from queening. Rook c8, yes. And the queen is pinned. That's the most important thing. And if your opponent is giving a check, then I guess we can play this move. If he gives another check, we can play this move, and there is no check, and it should be winning. Okay, we'll go for this. Play this, and it's winning. Oh ho, ho, ho. Wow. Okay, we want to queen the pawn, that's for sure. So we can play this king here and pawn push queens. If we push the pawn, it will not go too much far, because we are controlling everything. And at some point he needs to give up the rook, because we have this deadly move, right? That is rook to d6, and our pawn will be queening. So after king e7, pawn push to f4 square. Let's see, king e7, f4, then d7 will be pushed. And if he pushes the pawn, then we have rook d6, and our pawn will be queening. So he when the pawn is on f4, he must play rook into d7, king into d7. If f3 is played, f3 is played, then we can just play what can we play? I think we can attack king e7 and rook f6, and the pawn will be stopped. Yeah, so I'll go for king e7. Karthik, it is different, because here there is only one chance. Means in Puzzle Rush Survival we have 3 chances. Here there is only one chance. So if you make one mistake, you are gone. If you make one mistake, then you are gone. So you don't have too many chances in this. Okay, so it's a little bit different, because in Puzzle Rush you can make a mistake, but here there is no chance of making mistakes. So we have reached 40, and we are going strong. I think we can just capture here, then keep checking, and we'll win the piece over here. So we'll play this check and this check, win. Okay, so this one is also kind of easy, I guess. So we can give this check, but oh, okay, we cannot capture here, because the queen is over here on this diagonal. So what we should be doing? But we have to play this, right? Then we have this move at 6, and is there any check on us? There is no check, but we can give this check. King will come here again. There is no check. So at 6 means a3 will be played, and a into b2 is the threat. If rook b1 comes, then what can we do? Then I think maybe we can play something like bishop here, and then here, or here. It should be good enough for us. So we'll play this, and we can push the pawn. We can definitely push the pawn, because there is no way we can play this. Or can we play this? No, but rook b1 is anyhow it's coming. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Should we play f6 or not? F6 looks very dangerous, because this check is coming, and there are plenty of other checks are coming or not. Is there any other check? No, there is no other check. There is no other check. So here we need to be careful. Guys, I need your help. I need your help. Wow, we have reached 30 likes also here, and we have reached 41 puzzles. So guys, जितने puzzle solve किए उतने तो like बनने चाहिए stream पे. So keep liking the stream, guys, if you are new here. At least 41 likes should be there. If we reach 100 today, then we should have at least 100 likes today. Okay, pawn a3. I am thinking about pawn a3, but yeah, I'm not feeling that much confident about it. Yeah, a3 I was thinking, but after a3 rook b1 is the move which is little bit confusing. But after that I think we can go for this move. After that we can play f6, and there is no threat as such. There is no check on black's king, and then he is just getting a into b4, and it should be winning for him. Winning. Not f6. f6 को भी rook b1 आने वाला है. f6 also rook b1 is going to come. a3 and f6 I think both are same. There is nothing wrong with both the moves. Okay, f6 then a3. I don't know, a3 first or f6 first. Okay, we will take the vote here, guys. Keep voting here in the chat. Keep voting. What do you, how many people think that first f6 and then a3, and how many people think that a3 first and then f6? Confused कर दिया हमें. We are confused now. We need to see the flaws. Okay, we need to see the flaws. If we get the flaw, then everything is kind of cool. Okay, f6 has one drawback, guys. f6 has one drawback. देखो f6 खेलोगे ना आप, then rook into d7, king into d7, and then queen into f6 will be played, and b2 will be supported. So I think a3 should be played here in any position. In this position, a3 is the move. a3 is the move because rook d7 is coming after f6. Yeah. Okay, चलो, I am going for a3. देखते क्या होता है. Queen f6 is not coming. Queen f6 is not coming. How can queen f6 come? Okay, a3 was the answer. I thought so. a3 was the answer. That was correct answer, guys. Okay, this is hanging, but our rook is hanging, so we can give first check and then capture the rook. What's there in this puzzle? Why did they give this puzzle? This was so easy. Is there any trick? I don't think so. There is any trick. We'll just capture the pawn and then capture the rook over here. Or is there any better move for us? I don't think so. There is anything better. We'll just capture the rook. That was easy. I don't know, some stupidity. Okay, there is this check and it will be gone. Only the thing is that bishop is there, so we need to take care of the bishop. If we take care of the bishop, then we are just winning. So how to take care of the bishop is by playing rook to c6. The bishop needs to move away from this diagonal, and even if he goes behind, then also we have this knight e2 check, bishop into e2, and we'll be capturing the rook on c1 free of cost. If he captures bishop into e4, then also knight e2 check followed by rook into c1, but that looks terrible. But in that case we'll be having only one piece. Guys. So again, a little bit confusing decision is here. Rook c6 should we go for or not? Rook c6, bishop into d5, and after that we have knight e2, king f1, rook to c1 check, king into e2. King into e2. This bishop is there, still there on the board. क्या करे इस bishop का? No, bishop d5 के बाद move देखो. Karthik, bishop d5 के बाद what will you play? Knight e2 check. Oh, okay, I got it. Knight e2, king f1 खेला तो first rook c1 नहीं मारना है. We need to capture the bishop on g3 first. Knight into g3 and then rook into c1. Okay, fine. Now I got it. Check, and this is the important move first. Intermediate move, and then we will play this. Wow, that was tricky. Absolute tricky. Okay, here this one is easy. We can capture and then play rook to f1 because the queen is pinned. If the queen captures here on g4, we will capture the rook first. King needs to move somewhere, and then we capture here. We will be exchange up in that position. Madhubala, yes, Madhubala, you are right about knight into g3 in that position. Absolutely right. Very nice. So this one is also kind of tricky, like intermediate move is there in this position. and that should be enough. Yep, there we go, guys, there we go. We capture here and then we play this rook here, and okay, that was cool. That was really cool. Cool puzzles, super cool. Okay, we are attacking on h7. The bishop is there, rook is there, queen is there, and we can play bishop to g6. If he captures, then queen into h7 is there. Even if he doesn't capture, then also we can go for queen h7, rook h7, rook h7, checkmate. If he moves the rook somewhere, then what can we do? We can still capture bishop into h7, I guess, because rook into h7 is not that cool, but bishop into h7 is definitely one of the answers in this position. And then we can again come back, bishop g6 and queen h8, checkmate is threatened. Yes, Vinod Bhaiya, yes. Good to see you here. So should I go for bishop g6 in this position? I guess so. We can go rook moves and then bishop h7. There is nothing like black can do in this position. Guys, we are inching towards slowly and gradually we are inching towards other positions. So the queen can capture here, but we don't need to worry about it. Okay, I'll go for this, and we can capture first bishop into h7, rook into h7, that is there, queen h7, then king g8 is coming, so we'll go for this. Okay, 46 we have solved. Very good. Okay, this looks kind of easy. The king is exposed, so first we can give this check. The king might come here or here. We can give this queen b7 check and it's a mate. Saw your stream after many days. Yes, infinite memes after not many days. I am streaming at very odd times. At a very odd time, so that's why you are not getting my stream notifications, I guess, because we were inactive for almost 3 or 4 months. We are inactive, but now we are resumed everything. So let's see how the things go now. Okay, thanks. So guys, we will go further now with this check. It should be a check and mate position. We will checkmate our opponent. Okay, so we have checkmated the opponent. Okay, we can give this check. This is the easiest move which I can feel. The king is kind of exposed, but after this we can give this check, and the queen needs to be captured here, and okay, na, we are exchange up in the position. We have this passed pawn. This pawn is getting captured. What else do we need? Okay, 47th position. Yes, we'll go for this thing. We'll capture the rook and we exchange the queens, because exchange the queens is the right answer. This is very typical, like this bishop is there, the queen is coming with the check, and it's a mate. Guys. It should be a mate very soon. Okay, he can play king d7, but still we can play queen f5 check. The king, wherever it goes, then we'll play queen f7 check and mate. Yeah, I'll go for this one, queen h5 check, and now this move is important. Queen f5 is important in this position, because if you play this, then the queen will be coming and the checkmate will not happen. So we play this. Very nice. Okay, these pawns are there, but our king is in the square of the pawn, so we don't need to worry. We can just push the pawn. He will push the pawn, and no, we cannot do that. I think we have to play this move, because if we place this, then we can play this. If pawn push, then we can capture, and this king is already out of the square of the pawn, so we don't need to worry about it. All we need to do is like just stop this pawn. So I think we can push this king here. King comes here, then king will come here, and the pawns will be stopped, and then we win the pawn. ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? Difficulty level is descending order. It's not descending. They will give sometimes some simple positions, sometimes difficult ones. So this one is tricky, right? This one is tricky, that we need to play our king first, not the pawn push. Pawn push looks very natural, but we don't have this square on f6, So we need to first play king f5 and then it will be winning for, it will be winning. Yep. And we need to play this. And now we can start pushing the pawn. 50 puzzles, guys. We have reached halfway now. We have reached halfway. Congratulations to all of us. 50 हो गया अभी. 50 हो गए. 50 लाइक्स तो बनते हैं अपने स्ट्रीम पे, राइट. वी आर हाफ वे थ्रू आवर टारगेट. देखते हैं कितना चलता है आज. So here what to do? This bishop is there attacking on this pawn. We can give this check, but the knight will capture. But we have queen h7 check and mate because king doesn't have this square. The pawn is also there. So what we should be doing? Queen f7, queen h7. नहीं भाई. Rook f7. Yes, rook f7. Yes, correct. Rook f7. Infinite memes, and Dakshil is also here. Yes, Dakshil. Hello, good to see you here. We'll go for this one. And we capture. Very nice. Okay, this one is simple pawn endgame. So we push the king away and then we win the game with this pawn. Yes. Puzzle racer maybe after reaching 100. Okay, not before reaching 100, because since last night I'm just trying to reach 100, but I'm just not able to do it. So that I came live because I felt like in live streaming I a little bit slow down, but when I'm doing alone I just play so quickly. Last night I like scored more than 70 like 4-5 times, and then in the morning I got frustrated and I slept at 5 o'clock. I was trying to do it from 12:30 or 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock at night, but I couldn't reach 100. So maybe I thought like if I slow down then the things will change. So to slow down myself I have come live here because I really want to cross 100 just to feel good about this thing. Black is in zigzag. Yeah, black is zigzag. We'll just play this. Opposition will take, and that should be enough. Opposition was enough. Okay, this one is kind of easy. He is attacking over here. What can we do about it? He's giving us a check. He's giving us a check over here. So what we should be doing, sir? Yes, 100 से कम कुछ भी नहीं. What are the options we have? We have this simple check, no? If he captures, we capture it, and it's a checkmate. He cannot go here. He cannot go here. This one is easy. And then we can give this check. There is nothing he can do. Yes, bishop g2. That was easy. That was easy. Okay, the queen is hanging. Queen is hanging, guys. Okay, first this check is also coming, but we don't need to worry. Our queen is there. So what we should be doing? This looks tricky. This looks tricky. क्या करें अभी? If we capture, he will capture. We don't have time to capture here because rook c8 check is coming. Incoming call. Rook c8 check is coming, guys. What we should be doing? Okay, first we can capture the rook. Okay, first we can capture the queen. It is to capture our queen, and then we capture the bishop, and we can come back with rook c8 check. The rook e8 will be coming. Queen c1 is a mistake. Queen c1 is a mistake. We need to capture the queen over here. Rook into f5 should be played in this position. Yeah, yesterday's stream was too late, and after that also I did not sleep. Yeah, correct. Rook f5 should be played. We capture the bishop after that. Okay, this bishop is here. Okay, first we can capture this, I guess, and then bishop into g2. Because if we capture on f4, then we are attacking on the queen over here. If bishop captures here, then we can capture bishop into g2, and there is no threat as such, because next move we are going to capture knight into f4. Guys, we have reached 50. I hope that our likes will also be 50. Okay, So do support the channel, guys. Do support the channel. Don't be conjuice in just supporting the channel. Okay, I'm going for this bishop into f4 and followed by bishop into g2. That should be good enough. And bishop into g2 is a good idea, because if knight into f4, then bishop will capture on f3 and the queen will be gone because this check is there. So we'll play this. Okay, we have reached 55. Wow, that's kind of cool. आज बड़ा cool चल रहा है सब कुछ. Okay, this rook has been here. So we have this check, we have this check. Okay, but any check, he will play king to f5. Then we have this check. King can go here. King can go here. We can go here. We need to be careful. Okay, we can give this check also. King will go here. And after that, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? They have discovered check for sure. We can give this check. King will come here. Okay. Guys, this one looks confusing. This looks confusing. There are so many checks in the board. Oh, okay. Why I'm confused? Like, we can give this check, king comes here. Now no need to move the knight. We can give this check and it's submit, because the knight is controlling all these squares. The king cannot go anywhere. Cool. The king cannot go anywhere. This is just a simple check and followed by check and mate. Nice. Interesting puzzles, guys. Interesting. Okay, this one looks like knight should be giving the fork somewhere, so the king should come here or here, then we are winning. So for that thing, like to force the king to go there, we need to play, yes, Dakshil Chaya Gole. Yes, you are right. We can give this check. King has only one square, because if he comes on this square, we have knight fork and the queen is gone. And then again we can give this check and the king must come on this or this square, and then we can just give the check and it's a gone thing. So we'll give this check and then we push the pawn and we give the check and it's gone. Queen is gone. Okay, the rook is hanging. This is the clear sign of this thing. We can give this check and we can capture the rook, but he can capture here. So what to do? Queen f4, queen e3. Yes, correct guys, correct. Should we go for queen g6 followed by queen h5? Oh, okay, if he captures here, is there anything we can do about it, or we cannot do anything? This check, king will go to maybe this square, then we can capture here, okay, with the check, and then we'll capture the rook. So most probably he will play king f1. So if he is playing king to f1, then what can we do? This is still supported. Guys, I'm getting confused about this thing. But black is 2 pieces down, no? What else can black expect? What else black can expect? 2 piece down position is anyhow a very bad position for black. So if he's getting something in this position, that should be... You're finding the moves in 5 seconds only. Yeah, miss, these puzzles are not that difficult, so I'm finding the moves, but now I'm stuck here. Okay. Queen f3 is there, king f1 and then queen f3 is there. I was thinking of queen h1. Yes, correct. Vinod Bhaiya, you are right. We can give this check and then queen will be capturing the bishop on d3. Yes, correct. Then in that case, it's correct. Check. Okay, this one we can first capture here on e3 and followed by then queen h5. King f1 was something which was important move for white, but okay, this one looks kind of easy. We capture here and then capture here. Okay, we are through now. We are through. Okay, we are getting the queen over here, I guess so. We are getting the queen by playing this check. King will come here, then we can give this check and queen must capture. If rook captures, then queen will capture the queen, and if queen captures, then we have rook into f5, then rook into f5, and then we have queen g4, and we'll be getting the rook on f5, which will be pinned. Guys, are you getting it? Are you getting it? What I said, rook c8 and then followed by bishop f5, and in all the cases, in the end, our queen is coming back to g4 square, and then we will be getting the rook on f5 also. So we'll be getting the queen, and our opponent will be having a rook and the bishop. Oh, bishop f5 first. Bishop f5 first. Wow, bishop f5 first. I did not see. Oh, see. Okay, bishop f5 first is kind of interesting. Rook c8 or bishop f5? Direct bishop f5. Yeah, bishop f5 seems to be interesting. Rook f5, then we have this, and if queen f5, then is there any check or something like that? If queen f5, rook f5, rook f5, and still we can play queen g4 on the next one. Yep. I think bishop f5 first looks more convincing because we have this rook c8 check is there. Yeah, bishop f5 seems to be interesting. Oh, black has queen into c8. Correct. I was missing that point. It's bishop f5 first. Very nice. And okay, fine. We are getting the queen. See, this is why I wanted to live stream, because then I slow down a little bit. I told you, last night I tried 5 times, and all 5 times I reached only around 50, not sorry 50, but 74, 71 and 72, 73 and 70 something I reached on my own. I even posted on my Instagram account also about it, that I reached 74 highest was there. And what is your highest score in that thing? Okay, what we should be doing here, I think this is rook d7 followed by queen d5, and attacking here should be good enough, because after rook d7 our opponent cannot really stop this queen d5 check. Queen d5, queen f7, and it's just gone. Rook d7, queen into a2, queen d5 check, king will go to h8 square, and then we have this queen e5 check followed by queen g7. Yes, rook d7 is the correct. Yes guys, rook d7 should be played here, and that should be enough. We can give this queen d5 check, and c6 is gone. We cannot play this move because rook is coming in between, so but we can just simply capture the rook. Fine. The queen is here, we are queen down, but even if queen down position is there, I think it's just over, because we can give this check, king will come here. No, miss, queen will come here, we can capture it here, or after this check he has this move, and then what do we have? Then we have this check, but bishop is coming here, so I think rook check is not good. I think this check is also a possibility here. Bishop check is also a possibility, because if he plays king over here, then we have this check. Okay, and the king doesn't have any squares to move around. It's just a check and mate, so king will come here. If the king comes here, then also we have this check, and it's again a checkmate. So if king comes here, then only we need to figure it out. If the king comes to e3 square, then we have rook to b3 check, king doesn't have any squares. If the queen comes between, then it's a check and mate. So I think bishop f5 should be led to a check and mate. Yeah, bishop f5 is the move. Yes, bishop f5 needs to be played in this position. Correct. So we'll go for bishop f5. It's just a check and mate, nothing else is there, and we give this check, and it's a mate. Cool. Okay, fine. So now what? Okay, this is a very famous checkmate. I think like this bishop is controlling here, we can capture, and again capture. It's a mate. This was easy, so I'll just play it. I don't need to wait for this thing. I guess this one is very easy. We play this check, and check and mate. Okay, that was easy. This one also looks kind of easy. The queen is attacking on c2. We can pawn push. If he captures, then first queen into f5, queen into f7, and then queen into c2. because there is no check in that position. Because if we directly play queen c2, then maybe rook into f3, g into f3, queen into f3 check is coming. So white will allow this kind of checks, and king g1 and then bishop d4 check, and white will be lost. So first rook f7 and then queen c2 is winning, and he doesn't have any squares also. Rook into g2 if he plays, then we can capture on f6 for sure. Yep. X-ray attack, क्या बात है? अनुशरण जोशी, good afternoon, good afternoon. Yes, we are almost there, guys. We are almost there now. Let's push the pawn, and there is no intermediate moves, I guess so. Yeah, there are no intermediate moves. If rook into c3, then we can capture on f6. Rook into c3 is one of the moves which I was thinking, but in that case also we can just capture. And then rook check is coming. Rook check is coming, and king moves, and then rook into f6. So we'll play e5, and first rook into f7 check, followed by queen into c2. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the knight has come here. Queen is attacking over here. Here, knight is also attacking here. What we should do? Okay, I think knight f6 and followed by queen into e5 is easy. We are getting a piece at least in this position. Okay, but he has this move, knight king to g7. But then we can play knight h5 check, king needs to move, and then queen e5. Then queen e5 will be played. Yeah, knight h5 and then queen into e5. Should we go for this, guys? Should we go for this? Guys, tell me. We are almost there. Okay, 63 we have solved, and that looks like a good score until now. In 1 hour we have solved 60 puzzles, so it means that we are solving one puzzle per minute. We are solving one puzzle per minute. That's a good sign. So guys, 50 likes to bante hai hamare stream pe. So we'll go for this check, and then we will give this check. Okay, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Kya kare abhi? Okay, this queen is here, the rook is here, the king is here. What can we do? What can we do about this? Okay, this check is also one of the possibilities in the position, and this is also can be attacked with rook d8. There are 2-3 options in this position which we have. We have 2-3 options. Check, and rook d1 will be played. So, or queen d1 also. No, rook d1 means what do we have? I think first rook d8 and then followed by queen to a1 check. Rook d8 followed by queen a1 check. Rook d1 means our opponent might be saving this thing, but in that case we can just capture rook into d2, queen into d2, and then knight f3 check, and it will be gone. And if rook h2 is played, then also we can play queen a1 check. If queen comes over here, then first we can capture rook into d1, queen into d1, and then we can play knight f3 check, king needs to move, then queen into d1, king into d1, and then knight into h2 will be piece up. क्या बात है? Thank you very much. So should I go for rook d8? I think rook d8 followed by queen a1, and then all the tactics which we just looked at, they are enough. क्या बोलते हो भैया? Yes, we need to go for this thing. I think my calculation is correct. 64 number भी आ गया है हमारे इधर. 64 represents chess. Advait Bibhuter. Yes, rook d8 is something which I am also thinking we should go for. Okay, I'm going for rook d8. Let's figure it out what happens after that. And here we definitely need to play the next move, that is queen a1 check. And after this move, what did I think about? We can capture this, and we can capture this check, and then queen into h2 is there. If this is there, then what to do? Okay, we can capture rook into d2, and that should be winning. That should be winning. Okay, our queen is being attacked. His queen is also being attacked. So what we should be doing? Very tricky position. Tricky. h7 is also being attacked here. Bishop into h7 is also one of the possibilities on the board. Bishop h7, and the queen will capture here. Do we have anything? Knight f3 check is coming. That is the issue, but I think if we can get rid of that thing, that it will be good. Queen b3. Seriously, queen b3. I don't think so. Queen b3 is a good idea. Queen b3, then queen d5. What will you play for this thing? Queen d5. You have this check, and after that king f7. Even if you play queen d5, rook d5 is there. If rook d5, rook d8. Yeah, rook d8 is a good idea. Queen b3. Yeah, queen b3, rook e8 check, king f7, then queen d5. Or rook into d8 first. Rook into d8, then queen cannot really go back. Queen into b3, and then c into b3. The best Noel. Well, I think they were solving Puzzle Rush Survival. So in Puzzle Rush Survival, we have reached 72 in one of our streams. Rook e5 nahi, rook e8 seems to be the better move. Ah, bishop e6. Yeah, bishop e6 also makes sense. Yeah, bishop e6 also makes more sense. Yes, correct. Yes, hello. So let's play queen b3, and then we will figure it out what we can do afterwards. So queen b3 is a good idea, and now rook e8 is the best move according to me, and that was, yeah. Okay, our rook is being attacked over here. What we should be doing? We can capture here, and then what to do? Then we can push. No, if queen into c6, then we can push the pawn to b2 square, and if we captures here, then we capture the rook. We will be exchange up for sure. Yeah, bishop e6 is also there. Just capture the rook and play bishop pawn to b2, and then if queen captures, that is easy. Rook moves anywhere, then the pawn is just queening. In that case. I don't think so there is anything from white side. I'm just checking it out once again, because now we need to be a little bit careful. Is there anything? No, there is nothing. We can just play this and push the pawn, and we are winning. Cool, that was easy. Okay, this check can be given, and what is there? Like, okay, we are having 1 2 3 4 5 pieces. White is having 1 2 3 4 5 pieces. So what's the big fuzz in this thing? What's the big fuzz? Like, we can capture there, and rook f1 is coming. Rook f1, and then after rook f1, what we should be doing? Rook f1. I think queen d7 is the threat. That's nothing else is there. Rook f1, and then we can come back with our queen. I guess we can play queen to e5, and if queen into b7, then tricky position. Queen e5, queen b7. Guys, can you get something after queen b7? What to do? See, check, and rook f1 is coming. After that, I am getting confused. Queen e5, queen into b7, and then I know that knight c6 and knight b7 is there. but he'll just capture. We'll be exchange up in that position, but white is having so many pawns. White will be having 1 2 3 4 5 6, 2 pawns are there. Yeah, g4 is also one of the threats in the position. Oh, queen of 6 is a good idea. Instead of queen e5, queen f6 is a good idea. If queen b7, then knight will come here. Yeah, knight b6 is also getting stopped. Yeah, queen f6. Yes, queen f6 is a good idea. Okay, we'll go for this thing. We'll go for this thing. Check and then queen f6. Very nice. Let me check once again. Queen f6 and this and then this. There is nothing. No. If g4 comes, then also we are fine. If g4 comes, we can still play knight c6, I guess. And if he captures, then we have this queen h4 also, going for this queen h3. Yep, queen f6 should be good enough. Very good. Okay, this looks like a clear pawn end game, which will be reaching after what? We can capture, king comes here, here. King f5, king comes to which square? King to e3, king g4, king f2, king h3, king g1, and then pawn push, capture, and we'll be having a passed pawn, and with that passed pawn we should be able to win. And if he goes to this square, king f5, after this capture f5, then we can push the pawn first. We can push the pawn first. If king comes here, then we can again push the pawn. If kings come back, then we can play king g4, king comes back here, and then we can play this. Yeah, king c6 is coming. So I think pawn endgame should be winning after king f5 followed by e5. क्या लगता है, कुछ होगा? Do you believe in my calculation, guys? Do you believe in it? Very long calculation, right? Very long. Yeah, Mayank, I think Mayank believes in my calculation and he's saying like yes, so we'll go for that thing. We'll go for that thing. Okay, I'm going for it. And the king is coming up. Okay, we can push the pawn, or we have this move also. If capture, then we capture here. With the pawn push, then also we capture. H4, and then we have two connected passed pawns in the center of the board. And connected passed pawns means we should be able to win. Yeah, we can just push the pawn and we can win the game. We can win the game because, okay, we can push the pawn, he captures, and then we capture. Two connected passed pawns is always winning. Okay, fine, very good. 70 we have reached almost. Okay, sir, here I think we are getting a piece for sure. We can capture here, capture, and then capture. So many captures. Rakesh Kumar Tripathi. Well, I solve many puzzles. I don't count how many puzzles I solve. I solve many puzzles every day. And and my current rating is 2027 and my highest rating was 2184. And well, I'm playing chess since many years. What can I say? I have played in many tournaments. Many tournaments I have played in India, abroad. 3 times I have even won the federated tournaments also. I have won 3 times. And Maharashtra State Championship I have won 3 times. So There are some things which I have done. Is it necessary to look always handsome? You look okay, fine. Coming back to this thing, if we capture what is happening, we need to figure it out. If he captures, then he will capture here bishop into e5, and if he doesn't capture, then also the knight on this f6 square is hanging, right? So I think this should be easy. What's there in this puzzle? Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so. I'm missing anything in this position. When he will play knight d7. Knight d7 also, if he plays, then the rook on h8 is hanging, no? Rook on h8 is hanging. If we capture knight d7, then the rook into h8 will be hanging. That should be enough for us. Yeah, obviously I was talking about queen into e5 only. Yeah, we'll play this. Okay guys, we have reached 70. That's something which I am reaching since last since like yesterday. I'm just reaching 70, 74, 73. So 74 is my on stream. I think 79 is my highest. So let's see what is happening. We can give a check. We can give a check. King will capture, and then we can play this. What's there in this puzzle? Why they are giving this puzzle now? Okay, Bhaiya, thank you very much. Vinod Bhaiya, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much. This one looks very easy, right, guys? What's there in this puzzle? Or they are kidding with us? Are they kidding with us? Okay, I'll just go for this thing. This one looks very easy. I don't know why they gave that puzzle at this point of time. Yeah, correct. Bishop a6 was the move. Okay, we can give this check. King will come here. Then we can give this check. Then rook will come here. And then what we should be doing? Okay, we have this rook at 7 and then followed by queen into f7. It should be winning. Guys, do you think that queen g means queen at 7, queen g6, and then followed by rook at 7 should be winning? Guys, today we need to reach 100. Okay, so just be there with me because we want to reach 100. We have some time. I have time till 2 o'clock. So in next 45 minutes we need to solve 29 puzzles, because at 2 o'clock I need to go because I have a class. So Karthik is saying they are testing whether you are sleeping in afternoon. Yeah. Yeah. Chalo, we'll go further now. We'll go further because there is no time to waste. Also, time is very valuable now, and we will play rook at 7, and we have to play this queen f7 check. Okay, queen is attacking over here. That's what I can see. Okay, but queen is also attacking here. Okay, maybe first we can play this, and the queen doesn't have anything to attack, and then we play queen e1 followed by queen into f2 followed by queen to g1 check and mate. Bishop c5 followed by we have queen e1, queen f2, queen g1. It's a check and mate. Yes, Anmol, thanks for joining. Rakesh Kumar Tripathi, my age is 31 now. kind of old. I'm getting old now. Bingo, yes, bingo, bingo, bingo. Bingo right angle. We'll go for this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's trying to play with our feelings. But we can just capture here, and capture here. How many pieces we'll be having? We'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. We'll be having 3 pieces. Okay, man, no problem. We can just capture here. One up, one piece up, one piece of position. This looks very easy to me, very easy to me. The king, the knight is coming here. This will be here. Then we can give the check. King will come to c2 square. And then we don't have anything. Then we don't have anything. Do we have anything in the position? Interesting. मैड एंगल्स है भाई. अच्छा बिंगो मैड एंगल्स. मुझे अगर राइट एंगल. Rakesh bhai, that will be little bit that will be little bit too much, but I will definitely practice for it. Okay, right angle क्या है? पाइथागोरस थ्योरम बोल दो. Yeah, infinite memes. I think like you are talking about vlogs, right? Means in day-to-day life, what do I do, and like that you can talking about. Means video logs, or you are talking about writing something. Yeah, ab3 first will be better, I guess so, because our rook will be attacking the queen. Yeah, rename op guys. Keep supporting the channel. Okay, we are reaching 73. At least the likes should be there, like 73 likes should be there. Okay, that's what I was thinking, like. Okay, a into b3, queen into b3, and then knight c4. Then knight c4 can be, but a into b3, queen into b3, we have knight c4. No sir, blogs. Okay, you mean to say like I need to write down something. Okay, I will write it down something on my website. I have the website, guys, incrediblechess.com. Okay, a b3, queen b3, and then knight c4, queen c4, rook b1 check, king will come here, and then we have queen b2 check, king will come to d3 square, and then we have rook into d1. Yeah, rook into d1, and how many pieces do we have? Okay, we are threading queen into b2 also, king into g7 also, and that should be enough for us to win the game. Knight c4 direct, I thought about knight c4, bc4, and then I'm not getting anything after that. Do you get anything? I'm not getting anything after that. Rook b1 check, king c2, and I couldn't find anything concrete because there is no threat as such. There is no threat. Yes, I will write it down on my website. Okay, I'll write it down. So guys, we have one confusion: ab3 or knight c4. Let's solve this one, guys. First, let's solve this one. ab3. I think knight c4 is not needed. We can just play knight a4. ab3, queen b3, knight a4, and then if queen c2 is there, then we can play rook to b2. And if queen d3 comes, then what do we have? Yeah, I'm going for ab3, guys. Now we again have confusion: knight a4 or knight c4. Knight a4, then queen c2, and queen c2 means rook b1 is not coming, rook b2 is there, but after rook b2, queen d3 is there. Queen d3 means, do we have anything concrete? Rook a2 is there. Rook a2, rook a2 followed by queen b2 check and mate. Queen b2 check and mate. No, I'm not a FIDE master. I'm not any FIDE master. I think knight f4 should be good. No, rook a2 is not good. No, queen will just capture. Queen will just capture on a2. I think knight a4 needs to be played. Namaskar, namaskar. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. Queen c2 is not mid. King d3 is coming. Then rook into d3. He will be having 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and we'll be having only one piece. FIDE instructor, yes. Sacrifice on c4 seems to be the good move. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Because knight a4, I think the problem is queen a3. Then after rook b1, king c2, there is nothing. Like if check, then king is coming on c2. There is nothing we cannot do. So knight c4 will go for. Very good. 74. Okay, I think we need to stop thinking about that thing. We can give this check. We can give this check, and it should be winning for us somehow, because queen captures, then rook will bishop will capture, rook comes here, then g4 is the move. But our opponent can give us a check, and then we can play this move, king to this square. Yes, king can come to the square. Yeah, there is no check after that. So queen e4 should be winning, because if he goes back, then we have this simple check and submit. If queen f3 is there, then also queen f3, rook f3, and then g4. That is game over. Check, check, and we capture here. Very good. 75%, guys. 75% we have done. I think this should be easy. We can just keep pushing the pawn and win the game. Pawn push, king comes here, pawn push, king comes, pawn push. Two pawns on the 6th rank are always winning for sure. So we can go for this thing. Should I go for this thing? I think we can just keep pushing the pawns and it should be winning. d4, yeah, d4, d4. We'll push the pawn and win the game. Push the pawn and win the game. Okay, now we need to be careful. We need to be careful. If we play this move, then king will come here. Okay, so if we push the pawn, he can give us a check. We can come here, and then again if he pushes this thing, we can still push the pawn. And if he gives the check, we can come here. Again, if he gives the check, we can come here, and it should be winning. Two pawns on the 6th rank are always winning. That's what I know. That's what I know. 2 pawns on the 6th rank are always winning. We can push, we can give the check, king will come here, then pawn push. The knight is actually protecting everything, and if this check is given, rook check will be coming, and if the king moves anywhere, then he is stopping everything. I think again it's about the pawn push only. He has this moves also, 1 2, but we are a little bit more faster, I guess, with this b6 pawn, rook check, king comes here. If he attacks our knight over here, then we can push the pawn. Yep, and if he comes here, then we can push the pawn, and it should be this and this check, and then we can capture the rook. a7 first, I'm a little bit doubtful. a7 first, I'm a little bit doubtful, because the check is coming, and if the king moves, and what? a7, 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 a7. a7 first is also interesting. a7 is also interesting. We need to think now. Yeah, b6. I'm thinking about b6, but okay, fine. This move, then this move, then maybe this. No, then in that case he will capture. Okay, we have this check. We have this check. b6 pawn push. We can push the pawn. We can give the check. Very confusing because our opponent also has this move. 1 2. 1 2 is there. Okay, let me think. a7 check, then king will come here, then rook will come here anytime, then the pawn is queening, so he cannot leave that thing, so maybe he will pawn push, and then we can push the pawn, and again we are threatening b7 move. B7 move. Okay, fine. Wait, a7 check, king comes here, he can play this move. Yeah, he can play this move. If b6, then king c6 is coming, and our pawns are getting stopped, so we cannot go for that thing. a7 rook c8, king b6. We cannot push the pawn because king c6 and king b7 is coming. We have to play b6, guys. a7 is a mistake because the king is coming. In this case, the king is not coming. b6, rook c8, king b5. If the king d6 come, we have this check. We have this move. And if rook moves anywhere, then a7 is there. Yep. Guys, are you getting anything? Guys, we are inching towards 76. Make it 76 likes also on the stream. Keep supporting the stream, guys. Keep supporting the stream, because we are trying very hard to solve puzzles, which is not at all easy. This one looks very confusing. Yup, I am getting confused. b6, g4, then a7, then rook c8 check, king comes here, then b7. Yep. Okay, I'm going for b6. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. Let's go for b6, I guess. Yep, it is correct. It is correct, thank God. We have to play king b5 to be there near the pawns. Okay, very good. 77 we have reached. Ashima Sharma, yes. Hello, Ashima. Okay, this one looks tricky to me. Okay, but this, not that tricky. We play this, cut off everything, and then this check, and it's a mate. This one is easy, guys. Don't you think so? This one was easy. Guys, I'm feeling very thirsty now. I will bring some water because I need to drink some water. I'm not drinking anything. We have reached 77. I'll take 2 minutes break and I'll bring some water. Okay. Just be there with me. Don't leave. We will be solving more puzzles. So just be there. Okay. I'll come back. I'll come back. Yeah, till that time you in the chat write it down. If rook h7, do you think that it's the best move? But rook h7, there is a check is there, I understand, but after king g1 there is no check or anything, and still we have this move. And if the king comes here, then also we have rook 1 h6 check, and it's a mate. Nothing can be done about it. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped like this. Okay, I'll just come back. Okay, 1 minute. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Okay, you have not even written any any move here. You guys are not able to solve this one or what? Okay, I'll go for this one. This looks very interesting. I guess I'm not missing anything. You can just capture here. Okay, fine. 78. Yeah, rook h7 was the correct answer. Okay, fine. So our opponent is attacking our queen. So what to do? What to do? What to do? This check is coming, but we can play here. I was thinking about playing this here, attacking here, and rook into a1 is coming. And what to do after that? Yeah, queen b4, but rook c1. Rook c1 के बाद क्या? Rook c1, king h2, rook into a1, rook into a1. Then I think queen d4 will be played, and then rook is being attacked. Is there anything better than that? I think there is nothing better than that. But okay, instead of that, I think queen a3 is the best answer, because rook c1 check is coming, guys. Rook c1 check is very annoying. Queen a3 followed by queen into a, because rook c5 is not possible. Queen into c5 is coming. Knight b3, knight c2 if you place, then also we have this check. Queen a3 instead of queen b4. Yeah, queen a3. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Queen a3 needs to be played, I guess so. Queen e3, knight e2 check, king h2, queen a3, knight e2, knight king h2, and then still the pawn on a5 cannot be protected. And if the pawn is not protected, then a7 is also falling. So we'll go for queen a3. That seems to be the most logical way to play in this position. Okay, we have two options. Queen se mara to knight e2 check, and the queen will be gone. So we have to play rook into c1. If knight e2 check is there, we can play king f1, knight e1, and okay, this is the move. Very good, very good. So guys, 79 is my highest score. Okay, and I want to cross this highest score. So we will focus this time. We will focus this time to cross this highest score. What can we do? Okay, one thing I can see here is like queen is queen is coming here, attacking here, supporting the knight, and that's all we need. Because if he captures here, then we have queen f7, king h8, knight check, king h7, and then we have what do you have? King h7. What do we have? Do we have anything? Queen h5 should we go for, because everything is protected, and knight into c3, then followed by knight g6 coming. But after king h7, then knight e7 check is also there. King will go behind, and then knight f8 check is also there. So many checks are there. Checks. I think we can play queen g6. Knight e7 and queen g6 can be played with the idea of playing this move. And if knight f5, then bishop into f, means knight e4, bishop into e4, bishop f5, then also bishop into f5 is there. And the checkmate cannot be prevented. Yes, I think queen h5 should be played. What do you think, guys? No, actually knight capture. I was thinking about knight capture first, but then he has queen h4 move. Then we don't have any threats after that. He will capture h4 knight, and I don't want him to capture on h4. That's why I was thinking like first queen h5 should be played. Yeah, queen h5, Rishabh Ranjan Das. Yeah, so we'll go for this one, queen h5. And okay, he is playing this move, but I think it's not that cool. He's just attacking. We can just capture the knight on a5. And we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. We are piece up. Finally, this is my high score, guys. 80 is my high score. We have crossed it. Okay, we have crossed it. A big achievement for us. We have done it. Okay, fine. Now we can go further. Okay, I think bishop c8 is the easiest answer. No, what's there in it? Bishop c8. No, he has rook into c8. I think first we can first go for bishop into rook into e1, and then bishop c8. Then queen h5 is not a possibility. And if the queen goes anywhere, rook into c8 is also not coming. Sir, do you only practice chess? No, I teach chess also. I teach also chess. Both the things. I practice chess and chess. Yes, I do chess, and I have other hobbies also in my life. I like to draw sometimes. I like to read. I do so many other things which normal human beings do. Yeah, first rook e1, right? Guys, what do you think? Rook e1 should be played first before going for bishop c8, because bishop c8 he has rook into c8 move. Yeah, you must have heard my name from Sagar, because Sagar is my very old friend. We know each other since many years. Means very good friends. Thank you for the support, Dushan. Thank you very much. Yeah, rook e1 and then bishop c8 makes more sense to me also. Yeah, we'll play this move and then bishop c8, and then we capture here. Very good. Good. So here we have this check, but the queen is capturing. We have this move also. What we should be doing? Okay, I think queen d4 can be played to attack here as well as here. Queen d4 and attack on. If rook d5, then knight f6 check. Knight f6 check, king h8, and then we can capture c into d5. And if queen f6, then queen into f6 is there. If the knight captures on d5, oh, I missed this one. If knight captures on d5, then what we should be doing? We cannot play that move. No. Knight is also capturing here. Knight is also capturing. No. Queen d4, knight d5 is there, no? Karthik, we did not think about knight d5. We need to figure out something else apart from that. This one looks kind of interesting. Okay. I got it. First we play rook d8, and then queen g5. because then knight captures, then queen into d8 is there, and he doesn't have rook d6 because of knight d6, and he cannot play the knight, he cannot move anything. If knight e4, then also queen into d8. I think that should be good enough for us. Queen g5 is the idea. Rook d8 followed by queen g5. Should I go for this thing? I think we need to go for this thing only. There is no better alternative in this position. There is no check also. Yeah. So we'll play rook d8 first, and then at 6 also if you play. Yeah. Very good. Queen g5. And then knight into d6. No, wait. Knight captures here. Queen is there. Yeah. Rook into it. Then this was there. King g7. Knight into d6 is the easiest. Very good. Okay, now again a tricky one, tricky two. Okay, we have this move, but the queen is coming back on f1, and he's controlling this. But then we have rook into g3, f into g3, rook into g3, king will come here. And do we have anything after that? Yeah, rook g2 check, king e3, f2 check, king moves, and we can capture on e1, rook e1, but we are kind of piece down in that case. Well, I don't know about India, but I can tell you about me, how much it will cost you. But you need to message me. You can visit my website, guys. Whoever wants to contact me, you can do one thing. You can Karthik, can you please put our website's name there? Okay, I'll just put it. You can contact me. There is contact form is there. I want you to fill up the contact form so that I will get to know about you, and then accordingly I can tell you. Okay, for just visit this for coaching. I'll just put in here for coaching inquiries. Okay. Yep. Thanks, Karthik. For coaching, visit. Will I not visit? No. No, not Incredible 64. We don't have Incredible 64. We have Incredible Chess Academy at the gmail.com. Not Incredible 64. Incredible Chess Academy at the gmail.com. But if they go there on the website, then you can contact me there, because I need to know about you. Unless and until I know about your strength and everything, the form is there. You fill up the form, then I will get to know about you. Okay. Yeah, queen h3, coming back to this, queen f1 is there, and then I was thinking about rook into g3, f into g3, and then what we should be doing. I think then queen into g3 is the best answer, because if king h1, then queen h4 check. If queen h3, then queen h3. It's a winning position. There is there, because if you play rook into g3, the king is running away. The king is running away. Sir, I have a doubt. Can I view all graphy of Vidit sir in July? I don't know exactly about that. Okay, otherwise I would have answered it. I don't know exactly about that thing, whether you will be. I don't know exactly. Okay, but I guess so that the videos will be available. Yeah, these are relatively easy because the rating is also less. No, in chess.com the rating is very high, and that makes the difference. We give this check, and this. Okay, we can capture and push, and yeah, we will play this was easy. Capture, push, and we push the pawn, queen. Okay, here we have this simple check which I can see, but after check, what is happening here? King will be running away, so we have this move also. If Karthik, you can see the rating of the puzzle is also 2300. By this time in Puzzle Rush, it's 3000 something puzzle rating. So obviously these are easy. But still, the thing is that you don't have chance here. So you need to be very accurate. That's the trick here. In Puzzle Rush, at least you make a mistake sometimes, so it's possible. But here there is no chance. Okay, what to do here? We can capture over here, right? And then we can capture here, because this is also threatened. Our opponent can capture here, but in that case we have this move, and still we are threatening queen into g2 as well as queen into d4. Yes, everything is changed now. We have kept everything related to Incredible Chess now. We'll go for queen d2. That's what I think is the best move here in this position. And we can capture on d4 now, or we have this move also. But yeah, queen d4 is the best. Queen d4 is the best. Cool. Okay, queen is being attacked over here. Queen doesn't have any squares to move around. Queen f3 can be played, but if you play this move, then rook d2 is there. Okay, rook d2 is the move. Rook d2 is the key. Rook d2 is the key. Still the queen will not be having any squares if I play king to g3. Queen f3, rook f3, king f3, rook d1, then rook e1, queen e1, then rook e1. Oh, he has queen e5 move. No, queen e5 also rook into e5 is there. So I think, what do you think about rook f e1? Simple move. If check, then king comes. Oh, queen f2 check is there. Queen f2 check is there. Okay, we need to be careful. We need to be careful now. Chess opening related detailed videos now. Yes, I will try it. I'll try to make videos related to chess openings also, guys. I know. Okay, we can give the check. King goes anywhere. Then we can capture here, and then check, and then we can capture the rook. That should be good enough. And then he has this check also. Okay, we need to figure it out, this thing. Okay. But queen e6, king comes here, then we have this check first. King comes here, then we can capture here. That should be enough. And what else do we have? Queen e6, king h8, queen h8, queen h8, queen h8. Yeah, queen e6 is the move which I am also thinking. Queen e6 is also I'm thinking, but king h8 के बाद I'm not figuring out. Queen to h8, rook into d8, queen into g5 check. Queen into e6, queen h8. Okay, Gautam is saying like first rook d8 and then queen e6, but if we go for this first rook d8, if you go rook d8 then queen e6 check, then he can play king to f8. Then what we should doing? Then are you suggesting queen f6, king e8, and then e6 check is there, but he will be giving us a check, and then we have king h3 followed by queen f7 check is there. I know. No, the thing is that if you play rook d8, then queen g5 check is coming. That's the issue. I think first rook d8 needs to be played. Rook d8, queen e6 check, king f8, then queen f6 check, king e8, and then e6. If rook d2 check is there, then we have king h3 move, and there is no check as such in the position. If there is no check, then queen f7 followed by, if king d8, then e7 check, king comes here, then e8 is a queen, and it should be winning. No, rook e1 is not working, because rook d2 check, king wherever you move, king g3 if you play, then rook queen f2 check is coming. So that's why it's not working. So in a way, I think like we need to go rook d8. We need to go rook d8, and then e6 is the move. E6 should be played after some time. So queen f6 followed by e6. Very good, very good. Okay, this one is the case of opposition. I think outside passed pawn is there, no? So we should be just winning. We'll play king d3, king e5, and then pawn push b5. Our opponent needs to be there in the zone. So king d5, b6, king b6, king d4, king into this, and it's winning. I don't know, somehow the pawn endgames seems to be very easy for me. But they are very tricky. They are very tricky, and we need to be careful about them. But this one looks very forced move. I'll play this. We need to push the pawn. This is also kind of forced. We need to push the pawn, b6, king c6, and then king into d6, king into d4, king b6, then king comes here, then king c5, king f5, king d5, king into g5, king e6, and then okay, we are just winning the game after f4, because we are on the key square of the pawn. If king f7, then king f5, and king g7 or king e7, whatever he plays, will go to the other side, and it should be winning. So we'll push the pawn, and good enough for us to win the game. Oh, seriously, why this is not working? Shit, guys, we made a mistake. 86. Okay, king e5, king here, king f5, king here, king f b6, pawn push, capture, pawn push, king comes here, f6, a3, f7. Oh, this was the draw. I missed this thing. I told you, like, pawn in games are always tricky. So we have reached only 86. Horrible. I should have gone a little bit slowly. In the end, I should have gone slowly. Yeah. A3. We missed that thing. Thoda slow. If I had gone a little bit slowly, then I would have got this thing. Yeah, we are done. Yeah, we should have gone a little bit slowly, but okay, 86 is not bad. It's also good. We will try again. We'll try again. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll try again for 100. We'll try again. Guys, will you be there if I try again for 100 tomorrow or day after tomorrow? Will you be there? Yeah, only 40. And this one, I did not, I just calculated here. I should have calculated other variation also. This was not difficult, like this was not difficult. This was easy. हाँ, क्या करें अभी, हो गया. Yeah, my rating right now, my rating is 2027. 2027 is my rating. Yeah, so next we'll try tomorrow or a day after tomorrow. We'll try once again for 100 in puzzle strike, and I hope guys you will be there. It was a good try, but I will try it on my own also. If I get 100 by my own tonight, then I'll post it on my social media. So guys, you can follow me on my social media also. The links are given in the description. Okay, just follow me there. And Incredible Chess is the everywhere you can follow. Twitter, then YouTube, obviously you can subscribe. Then Instagram and Facebook also we have Incredible Chess like page, and everything is there. Okay, so every day I try to post something good. Puzzle of the day is there, chess code is there. Every day I post something, so it will be interesting. If you want to solve some puzzles every day, I post some puzzles there, so be there. Okay, and I'll be posting a video also. Yesterday I like did a very nice video on Kramnik's game. It is a very nice game, guys. Do check out that video also. Kramnik's games video is kind of interesting. Very few people have checked it, but I guess you can check out that video also. Like, I'll just put it, the link for the Kramnik's video, Kramnik video. Okay, this is a very nice game where he takes the pawn breakthrough and then he wins the game. This is the video, check it out. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. I will meet you once again. So we have reached 86. Thank you. See you then. Good afternoon for everybody whoever is new here. Okay, enjoy your day. Bye bye. Don't forget to like the stream before you leave. Okay.